Hi, scholars. Happy Tuesday. So, today we don't have a new chapter to read. We're going to be looking over a little bit over chapter one more time. You should be on week 2, ELA lesson 512 in your packets. On that first page, you actually see a cutout from a social studies reader. That's from your geology unit. I scanned it in because you're going to find it useful because I want you to compare that page from your geology reader to any page from chapter 1 that we just read, and I want you to talk about the differences. So, on the next page, it gives you a chart, and I have two categories, geology reader and a Badlands unit. So, in each of those categories, I want you to list any narrative elements. Remember, a narrative is a story with problems or events. It's something like a fictional text, like a lit study book. And informational. These are texts that teach. These are things like your readers, or they're not here to tell you a story with characters. It's about to teach you history or facts. So, does your geology reader have any narrative events on that page sample above? And then what informational things does it teach you? And then I want you to do the same thing for our Badlands text from yesterday. What narrative parts are in that story? Is there problems? Is there events? Is there characters? Is there settings? And then what informational aspects are there? What features do we notice are they trying to teach us about in our chapter from yesterday? After that, you just have a single paragraph outline. So yesterday we talked about matter and mass, and I want you to pick an object in your room or in any room of your house right now, just not a person, obviously not a person. You can maybe even do a cat, and I want you to describe its physical features in that outline. But I don't want you to write what the object's name is. Think of it like a mystery. So for that topic sentence, it says what the object looks like. So give me one short detail about it without making it obvious. Remember, it's a mystery. I don't want you telling me what the object is. Supporting detail 1 is the estimated mass of the object. So we usually measure mass maybe in pounds. If you have a scale in your house, you can measure it like that, or you can just estimate. So for example, if you're talking about an example like a TV is only probably like 5 pounds or less. It's not that heavy. Supporting detail 2, try and think of the length, width, or height of the object if you have a ruler or a tape measure. If not, estimate. Remember, think of it like this. Most of you are around 5 feet tall. Mr. Shion's 6'1". Think of like a typical person height and then how tall or comparison it would be. Another supporting detail, what is it made up of? So what kind of material? Is it made up of like metal? Is it made of plastic? Is it made of some kind of like other chemicals? If it's a food, you could talk about the ingredients that you know makes it up. And then what's the texture of it? How does it feel to touch? So use some of those good descriptor adjectives to describe what it feels like if you touch it. Lastly, your conclusion sentence, you just have to fill in the blank. Based upon this description, one can state that this object is a, and then you have to choose a state of matter. Is it a solid, liquid, or gas? Remember, the object you pick can be any of those three. So remember, all I'm looking for is for you to finish your chart today and then to write your SPO about an object in your house. I have an enrichment video attached beneath this as well that I'd like you to watch. And then when we come back together on Wednesday, we're going to be studying the next chapter, Unit 9, Chapter 2, A Bed of Bones. So I'll see you scholars then, and have a great day.